Everyone keeps telling you to be consistent. Every video, every podcast, every motivational clip, just be consistent. Show up every day. Don't break the streak. Never miss twice. And you've tried that. You've tried showing up every single day, and at some point you stopped. Maybe it was a week, maybe it was a month, maybe life happened, or you got hurt, or you just burned out. And the second you stopped, you told yourself you failed. You broke the streak. You're not consistent. So why even go back? And I think that one idea, that consistency means never stopping, has ruined more people than laziness ever has. Think about what the word consistency actually means, the way most people use it. It means don't miss a day. It means the streak is everything. It means if you went to the gym Monday through Thursday and skipped Friday, you failed. If you wrote every morning for 2 weeks and then missed 3 days, you're not a writer. If you posted content for a month and then went quiet, you quit. That's the version of consistency the internet sold you. And it's the version that makes you feel like garbage every time life gets in the way. Because by that definition, consistency is a glass object. One crack and it's done. One bad week and you're starting over. One injury and you're a quitter. And that's insane, because by that definition, almost nobody on earth is consistent. Not the athletes you admire, not the creators you watch, not the people who actually built something. Every single one of them stopped at some point. They just didn't stay stopped. Consistency isn't about never stopping. It's about never staying stopped. That's the whole difference. That's the only thing that actually matters. I went through this with the gym. I couldn't count how many times I started and stopped. Weeks on, weeks off, months of nothing. Every time I stopped, I told myself I'd failed again, that I wasn't disciplined, that I wasn't built for it. But here's what I didn't see at the time. Every single time I went back, sometimes it took a week, sometimes it took months, but I always walked back through that door, and I spent years beating myself up for the gaps when the gaps were never the problem. The returns were the whole point. I didn't have a consistency problem. I had a definition problem. I was measuring myself against a standard that doesn't exist. The person who never stops. That person isn't real. The person who keeps coming back is. And here's what the wrong definition actually cost you. It's not the missed days. It's the fact that you don't go back. You skip a week at the gym, and instead of just walking back in on Monday, you tell yourself you already lost the streak, so what's the point? You stop writing for a few days, and instead of picking the pen back up, you abandon the whole project because you're not consistent enough to finish it. The fake definition of consistency doesn't just make you feel bad. It gives you permission to quit permanently. Because if consistency means never stopping, then the moment you stop, the game is over. But the game was never over. You just thought it was because someone told you the streak was the thing that mattered. The streak was never the thing. The return is the thing. A streak is fragile. A return is unbreakable. So here's what I want you to do. Stop counting your streak. Start counting your returns. Every time you fall off and come back, that's not a failure. That's a rep. That's the actual muscle being built. The muscle isn't showing up on day 47 of a perfect streak. The muscle is showing up on day 1 again after you disappeared for 3 weeks, and your brain is telling you it's too late. That's the hard part. That's the part that actually builds something. So whatever you stop doing, the gym, the writing, the channel, the business, the habit, go back. Not tomorrow, not next Monday, today. You don't need to restart. You just need to return. You didn't fail because you stopped. Everybody stops. You only fail if you stay stopped. And the fact that you're watching this video right now tells me you haven't stayed stopped. Something in you is still pulling toward the thing. So stop punishing yourself for the gap and go back to the work. Consistency was never a streak. It was always a return. So return.